Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. I am in the high desert of Southern California, and today is another brutally hot triple-digit day. We've been having them consecutively, and I needed to come out here and get some stuff harvested, so I thought I'd bring you along. It's in the middle of the afternoon right now, so you can see some of my plants are already wilted a little bit because of the heat. The sound that you hear in the background is my AC. I am sorry that it is so loud, but I have to have it on right now because it is hot. So I'm not gonna turn that off. We're just gonna have to work around it. But I wanted to come out here and get some things harvested. I noticed one of my apples had dropped off yesterday, and so I wanted to make sure I come out here and get the rest of these picked. There's 4 different varieties on this, grafted onto this one tree, and so some of them are earlier varieties than others. So I need to make sure that I stay on top of this so I can have apples. And also, some of them are getting sun scorched. So I am going to be taking off a number of these today, and I will show you how many I end up with, or how many I've taken off. Not all of them are ready right now. On my last video, I also showed this patty pan squash, and it's huge, and it needs to be picked. So I'm going to pick it today too. You could kind of see him down in there. I'm gonna get him picked today too, and then I have some more squash out front that I'm gonna get, so I will take you along out front when I go to get those. But then also I have some tomatoes over here that I need to harvest as well, as you can see over there. So I will get those harvested. In fact, I'll probably start with those since they're at the furthest point in my yard here. I'll probably just go on ahead and start with collecting these. These are a little overripe, but they can still be used and eaten. Apparently right now is a good time to pick these, because from what I heard is in the middle of the day, the heat of the day, the sugars are more concentrated and in the tomatoes, and they are more sweet. So I'm just gonna pick these. I still don't know what variety these are. Look who came to be nosy. It's not for you, Sonny. I'm just trying to knock back some of the spider web. Make sure I'm not encountering a spider as I'm picking these. Okay, so this is what I got off of there. And now I'm gonna go so I can pick that patty pan squash. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do it by hand because it's wedged in here and I won't be able to get my cutter in there to where it's wedged for me to get it. There we go. Look at that. It's huge. Move those tomatoes aside there. I need a bigger basket for this one squash. Okay, now I'm gonna work on picking some of these apples. I hope they don't fall as I'm picking them. Okay, so that's the apples that I got off of there. The one, let me see, the one that's on this branch that I just took all those apples off of. That's a golden apple, Dorset golden apple. And so that's why they're more yellowy in color. And then the other one, I believe the other one is Anna. Yeah. The other one is Anna's apples. These are all Anna's apples. So those tend to get a little bit more red on them when they're ready. So I'm gonna leave the rest of those on there. And what I got though is pretty good. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with them because I don't think my kids are gonna just eat them like that. It's funny because when there's no fruit, they want fruit. And when there's fruit, they don't want fruit. I noticed there's an orange on my tree here. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you guys can see him right there. I got at least one on here. I don't know about any others, but I got at least one. That's more than what I had last season, so I'm happy. I am gonna go and put this stuff down and then go in the front and get those squashes that are in the front. So I will meet you guys out in the front. All right, so now I'm in the front and I have that little zucchini to get, and there's another one hiding back in there that I need to get. So I'll go on ahead and get those. Here. Those are beauties. And I think that's it. Okay, so this is what I got today. A couple of good little zucchinis, some apples, that huge patty pan squash, and then some tomatoes in there. So, ooh, I'm just a little distracted right now, you guys, because I came over here and I saw this, and so I knew there was a hornworm on here, and I went on ahead and I found them and I took them off. Now in my last video, I had mentioned that I know there's another one on here because it just more and more damage is happening to this plant. And well, I see them now. I'm out here and just happen to see them. Look at him munching away. I hope he's happy because that's going to be his last little meal right there, because I'm going to take him and give him to the chickens like I did those other ones. But whew, look at Sunny trying to keep cool. Anyways, you guys, I know this AC is probably really annoying and loud, and I'm sorry, not sorry, because I need it. I need to keep my house cool. Like I said, it's triple digits, it's hot, but I just wanted to come out here and bring you out here while I got, these are the first harvests that I made out of my garden. My garden has been slow this year because I planted it late. And I still have some late things that I need to plant out. So I'm gonna get those things out, but my garden is just late this year. And I'm still not finished with the construction and stuff that I was doing. So it is what it is. You know, you can't always do everything. I know we live in a society that loves everything to be instant. In a lot of cases, that's just not how life works. We do what we can when we can. So don't feel bad if you haven't planted something and it's late. If you live in a zone that you are able to still get a harvest, plant it. Plant it. I still have some tomatoes that I'm going to be planting, and they're big slicer tomatoes, and they might not be ready to harvest before my first frost, but then again, I might get some and have some before the first frost. So you never know unless you try, and I am definitely gonna be trying. So I'm gonna end this video right here. It was just meant to be short and sweet harvest video, my first harvest of the season. So thank you for accompanying me on this first harvest, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, God bless. Yeah, some things creep me out. It's just so hot out here for that baby, and he still wants to follow me. And it's funny because everywhere I go, he follows, but then he tries to find some little spot that he can go lay down and be in the shade and cool off. Sonny, good baby. I thought I lost him. He was gone for a day, which is unusual for him. He usually sticks close to home, and he was not around for a whole day. He's always the first one at the door, knocking on the door saying, hey, feed me, it's time for me to eat. And he wasn't here, so I got really worried about him. But then he came back the next day. He's fixed, and he's a scaredy cat. He doesn't fight like Tiger does. So I don't know where he was, but I'm glad he's back.